which one you wanna pick? Let's talk about it podcast, let's stand on business real quick. It's either get down or lay down, which one you wanna pick? Let's talk about it podcast, where conversations in this bitch. It's either get down or lay down, which one you wanna pick? Let's talk about it podcast, let's stand on business real quick. When we talk about certain topics, I'm breaking all the pressure. Three brothers trying to change the game, that's why we stick together.
Yeah. It's Friday night show time. And before I finish, go ahead over here. What's up, world? It's your boy OVL, man. We back in this thing, man. Friday Night Live. Let's Talk About It podcast, man. You feel me? Tap in with us on all our streaming platforms, man. Y'all already know Detroit-based podcast. You know what I'm saying? Coming to y'all from Detroit, if y'all didn't know. But hey, man, I'm going to need y'all to go on that YouTube and like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss it when we drop, man. You know we back at it, man. Back at it again, man. Coming to y'all again. So let's talk about it, man. Hey, two things I always tell y'all. Don't be dumb and don't be in a cult, man. Monty, take it away, man.
Come on, y'all already know what time it is. This is your boy, Monty V, Mr. Humble University. You want to tap into that merch, tap into Mr. Humble University. You want to tap into that Finito Pack, tap into OVL. You want to tap into that music. BT Roy, Blicky Team Entertainment. And like my bro said, if you ain't tuning, let's talk about it. We don't want to talk about it. But before I do, I really need y'all to go to our page and click more and subscribe to our next channel. Let's Talk About It TV. For all that footage that we keep telling y'all about, that y'all keep asking about, that we keep telling y'all about, that y'all not subscribing to, I need y'all to subscribe and check out that page and get our viewers up, get our subscribers up, because I told you we coming on the map. 2025, all gas, no brakes. And on that note, you know what time it is. Let's get it.
No break. All gas.
Man, that shit loud, bro. That shit hit today.
Well, that shit hit today.
That's what that shit hit today. But come on, it's Friday night, and tonight ain't no exception. Come on, we coming with some fire topics, and I appreciate all the subscribers and the viewers, all y'all out there that's been getting us up there. And we taking it one day at a time. We got a lot of stuff that's in store. Trust me. As y'all can see, Peter Peppercorn is back. We got something new coming out. What you call it? What is it called?
Run that back.
Run it back. So, a little inside of that, man. Like I said, we all be about motion. OVL is no exception. He got running back. What he's about to start doing, what you call it?
Live reaction videos.
Live reaction videos. Come on now. I know y'all like, oh yeah. I know y'all ready for that. So,
oh yeah. Y'all better be ready for it.
So, and if y'all pay attention to the episodes and everything that's I know OVL be saying some funny stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty set the last episode. It's crazy. Just be in tune for that.
Right.
We got more stuff to drop. And like I said, tonight is no exception. So, I got a couple of things we want to talk about, but I kind of like, it's kind of like a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? We kind of bounce off each other. All right.
Yeah.
Sit that down.
Smoke this.
Tonight ain't no exception, so we're going to give you just a little bit on this one topic, but we kind of really want to get into the other topic. Do you want to talk about that first topic, or you really want to dive into the other topic?
Let's talk about all of them. Come on. Let's talk about the podcast. We'll talk about everything.
Okay, so I know y'all been saying about the 17 people, about the scam that's been going on Indeed with the 17 people missing. Now, on that note, I really want to know why take them to 17 people to find out that it was a scam. Is that like the new way of human trafficking? I mean, come on. Let's be honest.
The hustles and the scams do be getting better, man. Like, they do be coming up with better and better ways of,
yeah, they do.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, stop us in this way, we'll come back in that way. Not saying that it's that, but that is sketchy as hell, man. Like, 17 people? Like, 17. So, like, I want to know, like, how did it come about? Like, after the 17th person, was they like, you feel me? Like
something ain't right.
Yeah, like.
They missing.
Yeah.
What was the last thing they did?
Right, like.
You know what I'm saying? What did they contact with?
Right.
So,
So
it's out there. So allegedly they've been showing, like, you know, if you don't believe me, you can go check all this stuff. You know, this it's like all this is like up for us to see. So ain't nothing that I'm talking about. Ain't nothing but like secretive. Listen, so you know, they got like this message where it's like, okay, this job basically like require you, so they're gonna come in for an interview. And then they be like, okay, this your day, you gotta do your interview. This the area you gotta go for your interview. All right, your interview start at this time. And after that, you don't hear from them no more. So I'm like,
so they must be walking in this interview and they like, yeah, come. They have to have this set up real good to the point where you come in this interview, you sit down, they're like, yeah, we interviewed that. Somebody just walk up, just inject you with a name. Out of their dog.
What I was gonna say was, they don't even go into the interview. They come in because they already like, okay, we got your profile picture. That's the main thing right there. So we can already, okay, this is the person we about to go get. We gonna sell that one. You know what I'm saying? So we got this person right here. So as soon as they come in, and they take them to the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, dog. Whoever came up with this, bro, they out cold. And I ain't gonna lie, if I was a criminal, that's smart.
To do it.
Innovative. What?
Because
if you're a criminal, and look, people out there in the world, I'm not a criminal, so OVL wouldn't do nothing like this. But if I was, this is very creative.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's very creative. For you to really, if niggas put this much planning into being a father or parents, oh my God, we would be great, bro. For you to really sit back and be like, hey man, we need to get some more humans, man. We've been slacking lately. Our numbers been down in sales on this trafficking of these human bodies, you feel me? So what we need to do is we need to come up with a better way to get these bodies.
We got clients.
We gotta trick these niggas off the street. But we gotta come, hey bro, if we could like get on the deed and like post the jobs, niggas need jobs. You hit a nigga up for an interview, and nigga gonna come to the interview.
You right.
Real talk, especially if you're talking good money and that pay.
Yeah,
what?
Compensation.
What niggas gonna be showing up in their best Easter outfit? You know what I'm saying?
I just said that, bro.
Real
like,
talk. So
said,
just imagine 17 people snatched up in suits and dresses. It's not funny, but you risky as hell. These niggas snatched you up out. Shit.
Ain't heard nothing from your what you call it,
bro. They snatched you up in the Alexander McQueen's and everything. You.
Now this happened in Rochester. So is this still?
Is it still what?
Is it still us?
Hell yeah!
It's still us, okay.
Bro, hey, look.
You know, when you right, because we ain't shopping.
We'll come anywhere for a damn interview.
Yeah, you right. You're right. You're right. That's crazy.
We will though. I know they got a couple black people. If that money was right, if that money was right on that per hour, you know we went out there. Hey, it was a morning shift, weekends off. You know they dressed it up good too. Weekends off, bro. I'm telling you.
Like, they probably with like no drug test.
Real talk. 401k, health
right.
benefits.
Right.
They what, man? They dressed it up good in the mug. They did.
Right.
And they was running out there to it.
But it took.
And that's messed up though, man. Like I hope them people come back and I hope they be alright.
They probably
messed up. Did they go to the building? Did they? As far as the police,
I
don't
know how they found this out. Like I said, this is just the way people did it and the document how they posted it on Facebook and all this other stuff. Allegedly, this side is sending how they getting them. Like you don't let nobody know. Hey, look, I'm going for the job interview. If you don't hear back from me within the next hour, call my phone. And the time when they do call their phone, what is it saying? Do. We're sorry, the subscriber you have reached, his phone is no longer connected. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff going on, bro. This is crazy. But
it is crazy. That's mad crazy, man, for 17 people to just like that though, like.
Now it might not happen all the time, but 17. It took you 17 people to catch on though. That's what's really like.
But the thing is though, excuse me. The thing is also though, it's like it's that crazy, and that just how a person could just like that. Yeah. It's that easy and simple for somebody to like real talk.
Yeah.
For real, like
right.
I ain't gonna hold you up though. Like that easy and simple.
You're right.
But whoever, again, back to whoever is
Came up
doing
with
this,
idea.
you are very creative.
Yeah.
Like, that is so creative. Like, I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, it's blowing me away for somebody to really sit back and take that much time and energy to steal people. To steal a person, though, like,
Now, do you think it's just random people, or do you think they kind of like, okay,
targeting people.
yeah, we got selective ones. We need.
I don't think they give a. I don't really
You know what I'm
think they
saying?
care.
We want this color, hair color. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I
You sure?
don't
'Cause
think
you gotta.
I don't think they really care.
You ain't gotta say no profile, no picture.
No, not on Indeed. No, it's just your name. Yeah. They don't care. As long as everybody 18 or older, because that's all you're going to be getting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you right.
you probably get a couple 16, 17-year-olds applying for, like, jobs that they can apply for. But for the most part, if it was that type of job, then you ain't really had nobody but probably older people applying. So I told you, they got 17 people held up somewhere in their best Easter outfits. I ain't going to hold you up. And it's sad. And I feel bad for them, and I hope they ain't funneling with them people or got them people doing stuff to each other. And I hope them people get back home safe and everything be okay. And they catch whoever creative ass that came up with this, because it's very creative. I ain't gonna hold you up, like, and that's blowing me away that they can really sit down and take that much time, effort, and energy to really, like, bro, that's the case, you could have came up with a whole business.
This is true.
The way you can apply your mind like that to come up with something.
This is true.
But you know, people gonna always apply their mind to the negative before they would the positive. Like, you apply your way in a negative way to get positive results before you do it in a positive way to get positive results.
You're right. You're right.
That's crazy.
Bro, I got a question.
What's up?
You a father, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm a father, right? Now our situation is two different situations. You know what I'm saying? You had yours by your wife, all four of your kids, right?
Correct.
And I'm different. I'm not different. I'm a father, but my situation, because I had one beside my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and afraid to admit it. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes in life. So don't sit here and think that you perfect from the next person, because I'm no perfect from the next person. We all make mistakes, but we learn from our mistake that make us better. This is my problem. It's starting to come up lately that a lot of men are starting to speak up more as far as the being in a kid life, and the mother is making it difficult for them. And I'm gonna agree with that, because starting out, it was difficult. It was difficult. Imagine, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Come on, I'm listening.
Imagine going to court for child support. Yeah, that's right. I'm on child support. Imagine going to court and, you know what I'm saying, using your kid's life, but you couldn't do as much you wanted to. But you told, like, the mother of your child, like, hey, like, I know I wasn't there. And mind you, like, your kid ain't even won yet, so it still got time for you to, you know what I'm saying, change the outcome. And the mother agrees to, like, yeah, okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be okay, cool. And you get in the courtroom, and the judge asks you, when's the last time you seen this kid, and you flip mode. And you say, oh, we ain't seen this kid and da-da and this, and this, and this, and judge, he don't do nothing for his kid, and this, and this. So imagine how that make you feel.
Pissed off.
Exactly, right?
Right.
So that's why I kind of somewhat agree. Not even somewhat. I fully agree with this situation. Why do mothers make it difficult for a father? Because is it one, because you're bitter because the man don't want to be with you, or is it the fact that he cheated on you? Or you just can't accept the fact that this man don't, you know what I'm saying, don't want to be bothered with you, but it has so hard he wants to be with their kids.
It's ornery and bitter, man. Like, it's just, I just think it's just, women are just born with it in them. I think they got the ornery bone just spiteful bone or something like that in them because of the simple fact, like, even when you could be like a good father and you can still try your best and you can stay, they will still try to make it hard and difficult when you like, I'm actually playing on your terms.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm playing on your terms good as hell. It's just like, it's never enough.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's never enough, and it's like, why? What's your point at the end of the day? Like, what's your, like, really, what's your point?
Game?
What's your end game? Cause you basically, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah. Or the fact of how they manipulate the kids and turn them against the father, make the father. Not saying all females do it, because I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not bashing females, because some of y'all females out here are good mothers. Some of y'all females have been reformed. You know what I'm saying? Have changed it up. But some of y'all females are what I'm about to talk about. Some of y'all females can't handle the fact that a man wants the kid but don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to deal with you if I say, hey, look, I can come get my kid, but you making it all types of difficultness for me to get my kid, or the factor that you playing my kid against me. You telling my kid one thing and that's not right. And the kid being with the mother, like I said, all females, but the kid being with the mother, they kind of like, okay, well, this is the person I see most of the time, so maybe my mom is telling the truth. Well, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? So a father wants to like, hey, I want to tell my side. Like, I want to tell my side, but right now my kid is not mature enough to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Could you really could I really sit down here and tell like my 7, 8-year-old, hey, look, this is what your mom doing to me? No, I can't, because they're gonna be like, hey, mom, dad said such and such about you. See, I told you what they're at. Mm-hmm. But let them get mature enough and be like, all right, now come down here and have a conversation with me. Hey, I want to be in your life. This is what I wanted to do. But your mom will allow me to do this because of this. Because she felt this way. Because she wanted this. I didn't want to give her this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just so much like built around that, and I just feel like it's crazy that y'all feel like it's a lot of deadbeat ass dad out here. And in actuality, it's actually a lot of men out here that wants to be fathers.
Yeah, the women just honor me. For real. Like, and that be the thing, like, if we didn't work, don't put the child in between it, because you think that you're hurting me, but really, the child is the one that's suffering.
Yeah, they say that.
That's really the one that's suffering because of the simple fact. And then the simple fact it's just two adults, keyword, two adults, can't even find a common ground for a child. Two adults can't find a common ground for a child. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say all the dads out here they good fathers, because it is some deadbeat dads out here.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm pretty sure
it's a lot of guys that you hear the notion of. It's like, just because it's deadbeats out here and guys who don't care to be responsible and take care of their child, that don't mean you have to run with the whole notion of me and him ain't work, he's a deadbeat.
Exactly.
I'm gonna treat him as if he's a deadbeat, and he ain't even gave you deadbeat characteristics.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it jumped to, from it being this whole deadbeat notion of men being deadbeats or black men being deadbeats. Like, once y'all split and go y'all separate ways, that's the notion that the woman picks up off Bill. You're gonna be a deadbeat. You're not gonna be here. So it's like, in a woman's mind, if we're not gonna be a family, you're not gonna be a father.
You're right. I got two examples, okay, and I want you to give me your honest opinion about it, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, I know you think that about that basketball player. What's his name? Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I know you see what he did, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He started something new.
You know what's crazy? I thought about doing that.
That's about to be a trend.
I thought about doing that, to pay the money up front.
Yeah.
And he got worried about it. But see, he basically said that he didn't want to be in his kid's life. He didn't want the kid. Now, that's crazy, because he said he didn't want the kid, but you kept the kid, right?
Right. Because you knew it was a check.
But the same thing, if we was...
That's a check, baby.
But it didn't have to be no check.
That's a check, baby.
Listen. It didn't even have to be the fact of him doing it. Just think about a regular person did that. If a man says, "Hey, I don't want no kid," and you keep that kid,
That's on you.
right? But then
I get a choice just like you do.
Is that-
Because when you want to go abort it, and I say
That
I want
part.
to keep it,
That
then
part.
what?
And you get what you call it. Oh, it's my body, it's my choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should be held accountable for it too. Okay, so that's that one, right? But then another one is that's somebody that don't want to be in the kid life, and he told you, so he paid up front and said you got to remember for the next 18 years.
You can't fault him for that.
But then you got another example where this man texts his baby mom and asks her like, "Hey, I just found out my daughter had a award ceremony. Why you didn't let me know?" And she says because her boyfriend went to the award ceremony, but he says, "But I'm active in my child's life." What does he got to do with anything? She said because he's just as much of a father figure as you are. So I feel like it was only right that they could share that moment. That right there alone was stupid as hell.
It was. And she did that on purpose, because even with you saying he's just as much as a father as you are, that tells you everything you need to know right there, that he's in her life, he's active. But you're trying to push this other man in her life.
Before I finish, because she said because you go to all the other stuff, there you go. So he can have this one thing. Go ahead.
He don't need to have no things because it's not his child.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It ain't his child at all. Now, if you want to come and be a support and a helping hand with her,
Yeah.
but nigga, don't show up to like it's different if I'm not in my child's life, or if you raised my child, or I left out of my child's life for a period of time. But if I always was there and then me and her split and then she got a new dude, don't try to come in, because it sounds like, and I don't know, but to me it sounds like she's pushing him upon the child, like making him active, even if he want to be. But it's like she's egging it on and hyping it up and putting more on it, putting more emphasis on it. The simple fact, he do just as much as you, and it's like that ain't got to be the case because she already have a father. Now, if he just want to fill in because he's in your life and he has to also accept her because he's accepting you and she's a part of you, then that's different. But when you running around here pushing him out like he's father 1A, like, come on, dog. It's like you tearing me down in the way, because let him have a girlfriend. And he say, oh, yeah, well, she had something. And I let my girlfriend go, you know what I'm saying? Because you always go to everything.
So
I pushed her out. I
want them to have a bond.
Yeah, like, come on, man. So it's like women create stuff and make it stuff. If a woman say something in her head and to her it's legit and it's golden, she gonna run with it. Yeah. She gonna run, just like when Jada Waiter came out with the whole little shit of if a nigga use a condom or if a nigga come quick, it don't count as a body. If I stuck my dick in you, that's a body. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
That's a sexual transaction that just happened. That's
Bro, you know what I just found out? Hey man, shout out to my wife that I'm listening to this podcast. You know, I like this because we like this. Our podcast, we like this podcast. And my wife like, why you listen to the podcast? But you know about No Food Gazy, right? Okay, so I'm listening to the podcast, right? You know what's crazy, bro, that I found out that I didn't know, that when a man comes inside a female, that semen stays in that female for a very long time, bro. For like years. And it can get to like their head, bro. Did you know that? So he basically asked the lady, like, not to get off topic, but he asked her, like, you know, which one is more potent? A female that is a virgin or a female that has 100 bodies? So let me be real, because that was kind of like extra. Maybe a female has 20 bodies, right? So the woman, like, the virgin. He like, how, if it's something that how is that more potent if you basically think about, because basically if I'm having sex with this one person, right, and I fuck around and have sex with another person, I fuck around and have sex with another person, I'm pretty sure you're going to start comparing. That one long, but that one can last longer. This one's fat, but that one ought to eat better. You're comparing these guys versus a virgin can't do that because a virgin never experienced that. So she had that one man. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So he was asking, like, which one is more potent, a virgin or a person that has like 100 bodies? The lady was like, the virgin. He like, how is that more potent if a female is basically can't fabricate the fabric of basically missing something that she never had.
Right.
But you had 100 bodies, you can miss, I like that dick.
Yeah.
That one long. That one did it right.
Right. Yeah.
Now you comparing.
Uh-huh.
So they basically saying the value, the percentage of a female with bodies has lowered as far as them being in a relationship, a long-term relationship, because after a while they're gonna start comparing. So I get a relationship with you, I'm comparing you about the other guy.
Other guy, yeah. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's how a lot of people do in relationships. For what reason? Shit, I don't know. It's stupid to me. Can't compare you to the past of somebody that you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just have to see what you are for myself within your actions and how you move. And then that's when I draw the notion of, but I can't come in comparing you to something for the past or saying, oh, you gotta beat this in the past, when it's like, no, you can't do that. You can't put expectations you had on your last relationship with somebody else on a whole new person. Because they're gonna show you something different. They're gonna open you up to something different and new.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just, bro, people is very weird. For real.
Nah.
Nobody want to hold themselves
Now
accountable.
take that analogy that you said, that they comparing the next man, and put it into a father figure perspective. You taking this father that wants to put in this kid's life, and you comparing him to the guy that you got right now. Now you comparing him. Oh, this one did, because it happened. It happened to me. Some shit popped off, and that shit was said. Oh, he bought. I'm like, I don't care. He bought. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Right.
What I do for my kid, I do for my kid. What he wants to do for the kid, that's what he does, because he's with you.
Right.
And with you being said, with you comes him, which is a package.
Right.
It's a package deal. It ain't just you.
You right.
It's a package deal.
Both
now,
of y'all, so he got to simp out extra hard.
Yeah, so
just
that's
you know
the same thing for a man. If I come with a female and I got a kid and I'm meeting this female, am I the package because I got this kid with me?
Yeah, she ain't gonna simp out like that though. Some women will, but most women whole mindset behind that shit gonna be, that ain't my child. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he lucky I'm even fucking with him because he got a kid. You know what I'm saying? But a woman could walk in a relationship with a kid and be like, you gotta accept my kid. You gotta be willing to take on everything that comes with it. It's like all this fucking entitlement and telling me what I'm gonna do. But you couldn't walk in a relationship with a kid and be like, hey, look, I need a woman who gonna do this for me and my child. A woman gonna be like, bro, you sound like you want a slave or a butler or something. Like, for real though. So it's just, they like, bro, up there is just, I don't know, bro. Like, they way of thinking, I just listen to them sometimes like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, our guest we had on here last episode, y'all screaming independence at the top of y'all mouth, what y'all can do for yourself, so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But then turn around and say, ha, a man gotta do this, and that for y'all to be happy and to please y'all. Like, all this fucking independence and everything that y'all yelling, which one is it? Like, let's be real here.
You want to be an alpha, but at the same time, you want to be feminine.
But you still want to be taken care of, and you still want this and that. When in the reality on the low, y'all can't do it on your own. Y'all don't want to do it on your own. Because y'all doing it on your own leads to no fucking man. That shit leads to single for life.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
And they know that shit. Yelling out all them degrees. Don't no nigga give a fuck about your degrees and what you got. Don't nobody care about no degrees. Sweetheart, that's called life. That's called going to college and making a career out of yourself. Men got degrees just like women do.
Yeah.
Like, for real, but women just always feel like...
you feel like a female that has... okay. Do you feel like a female that is a doctor, is it on the same status as a man, as a male that's a doctor?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all both doctors.
Okay, I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all both doctors now. If you can jump in here and you a surgeon, you a little bit better with that knife, and that's different.
Yeah.
That's different. Then you just can't fault that I'm better than you. I'm more talented than you at what we do. You just can't be mad at me at that. Like, you can't. That's just life. That's just how it works. Some people are better than others at certain things. So you can't get mad about that. Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just that women try to always draw it to that when it comes between man and woman. When a man is better at a woman or something, it's, oh, this and that. And it's like y'all try to make it about that. When it's like, no, I'm just better at this. Yeah. That's all it is. It's just stuff that y'all better than us at. Like, for real. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how it was set up, and that's just how it worked. But it's just like women can't do that because women just want to be on top with everything. And then what be killing me about it is when they come for us, like we took it away from them. Black men ain't take nothing away from women. Y'all better go talk to white men back in the 60s and the 50s who was taking all that shit away from women. But I'm being honest though. That was white men back in the day taking women's rights away to vote and to do this and do. Nigga, it was never no black men. We was fucking with y'all. We in the same household as y'all. We in a household man too. Like, goddamn, baby, you can't do this no more.
Giving them the bridge card and stuff and basically saying welfare and basically saying, hey, we can take care of you. That's the gap right there. You know what I'm saying? That's if you pay attention to, that's what it is. Hey, we're going to take, because the strong thing to have is a strong father figure in the household. Move that away.
You got a whole bunch of lostness.
See what I'm saying?
Lost.
But on that note, we about to do a brief intermission. And come on, it's my favorite time. I like shouting out the snack of the night. And tonight is no exception. Hey, shout out to Edelman.
And they got
Baker's
some shit
Delight.
that I get.
Mini brownies, chocolate chip cakes.
Chocolate chip cakes,
Man,
mini brownies.
This for all y'all high ones out there.
I had to say it backwards. You know what I'm saying? Just because how he said it. I said chocolate chip cakes, mini brownies.
Listen, chocolate chip brownies put together. Come on, what's not to love on it? So y'all gonna find this.
And it's a cupcake.
And make sure y'all tag me. Y'all take a picture, send me in there, say, man, shout out to Monty.
A cake
Brownie and a cake.
and a chocolate chip cookie, nigga.
Y'all come back.
We got a 4-on-1.
Let's talk about
Yeah, y'all back. Hey man, shout out to these
Shout out to them cake brownies, chocolate chip.
the cake brownie. Hey, it's gonna be some bloopers on this episode.
Good bloopers.
But we on the no side, the no filter side, so you already know the type of time we on. Say no exception. So, we're gonna keep diving back into it. We was already talking about the aspect of, basically how men feel when it comes to being in their kid's life. Now we're gonna push it a little further than that.
Come on, let me hear what you're talking about.
Okay, so with that being said, what would make men and women feel the way they feel? Do you feel like it's a toxic relationship?
Yeah.
We got kids. You know what I'm saying? And our relationship's so toxic that we gotta kind of feel. I'm not gonna say feel the toxicity because you got a kid with this person, but it's toxic. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta kind of find some way to separate the toxic from being parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, because it be so easy because y'all already don't like each other from, like y'all not working out as a couple. You know what I'm saying? As y'all not working out as being together, you know what I'm saying, as one. So with that already happening, y'all already going y'all separate ways of having personal knocks at each other.
Yeah.
So when a person do something wrong under the parenting category, they get crucified for it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? At a higher level.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Versus when y'all together under the same household, no, really, my wife, she, you know what I'm saying? My girl, she might parenting like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give it a pass because y'all under the same roof. When you're not under the same roof, it intensifies more because you might be doing something different, or what your parenting thing might be a little bit better or a little bit more firm or stronger than hers is. So it's just a clash of where now it's like, my parenting, what you trying to say? My parenting skills not good enough. So it's kind of always like a back and forth. So the toxic is always there. even if y'all not on that, it's just always there for the taking or for the grabbing before y'all choose to go the right way of co-parenting with positive, you know what I'm saying, positivity, communication, being on the same page. It's so easy to go the negative way versus the positive way when y'all split.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to co-parent it. Like, it just is, bro. And I don't co-parent.
Yeah.
But I could see if I was, I see all the difficulties that come in that. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I can just see how it's just how, like, people go through it because it's just so easy because y'all already got so much tying to y'all already not liking each other or feeling a way towards each other. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on a personal level. So when you and somebody got personal issues with each other, it's hard to create anything else outside of that.
It is.
It's hard to do business, let alone making a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Now, like, because y'all got personal issues, so I always forever feel a way towards you if you don't never apologize or clear the air with me. If we don't never sort this out and figure it out, and a lot of times you never are, as far as when it comes to relationships with a man and a woman, because because once sex get involved and everything like that and feelings and you doing this and putting your heart on the line and your feelings on the line, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that goes into it. So yes, it is. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a real personal. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Your ex be like, especially if it ended hard, your ex be like some of your biggest ops.
Facts.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Like, you would be so
Praying
more
on your
mad.
downfall.
Real talk, you would be
Little
so
things,
much
bro.
more mad at your ex, which would be a woman, because of the simple fact she know me better than a nigga on the street that I be beefing with. Real talk, this nigga don't know my weaknesses. He don't know this and that. He don't know, but she know all that.
Yeah.
She know how I move. She might know how I think. She might know a nigga to a T.
Yeah.
But we ain't together no
You know
more.
what's crazy though? What they do, how they play this card. This is like the biggest card.
That's
Why I
scary.
feel like, and that's why I feel like the child is the biggest card, because I feel like, and at the beginning of it, the relationship, because once you start really talking to this person, that's toxic right there. Okay, we didn't work out, but we got this kid together, so we're gonna try to co-parent, right? But now this is where the problem comes in, because the woman, or sometimes it might be the man, it depends on which way you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna exclude the man out of this situation, but I've seen more females in this situation than I have with men. They use the kid card to their advantage, bro. And I see it all the time, bro. I see the kid card to the advantage, bro. Where it's like, you say you do this for the kid. All right, I'm gonna come get the kid, and then instead of you bringing me the money, then you kind of, you know, I say bring me the money, but I bring what you go. Okay, so baby need diapers. Instead of me bringing you the money, I bring the diapers. That ain't what I asked for. I asked for money, not the diapers. But this is what you need it for. You can't see your kid. They be using any type of way to keep the kid away from you, bro.
They do though.
It makes no sense. That's why I be like, it's crazy, just like how toxic relationship be, and it's like not all the time, but I say if I had to put a guess to it, 50 to 75% of the toxic relationship has to have with a kid is involved with it. And I'm not saying it's like everybody relationship gotta have a kid. No, it's not that. But I'm telling you, it intensifies whatever y'all got going on. If y'all have a toxic relationship and y'all have a kid involved, it makes it 10 times harder for y'all to separate. We're not good together. We need to go ahead and separate. We can't do that because we got a kid together. So now we got to co-parent it. Now you're making it 10 times harder, because now it's like, now you're not doing it for me, so you're going to do it for this kid. But at the same token, you're still going to do it for me at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro, I went to court. Like I said, I think that's why this is a good thing, because I feel like this is kind of like my way of venting what I was venting. So I went to court, this is a while ago, and you know that the court told me that child support is basically for anything the kid needs, whoever they with. I get that. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, if the kid needs shoes, the kid needs clothes, the kid needs this, okay, that's what child support for. Do you know they can use the child support and say if they rent not paid? They can child support.
Yeah, because that's for the roof over that child's
That ain't
head.
got nothing to do. And this is where I'm gonna put it like this: the ignorant side of me coming from, bro. That has nothing to do with me, because you are neglectful to not paying your rent. That has nothing to do with me. And the money that taken from me is for this kid. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I was getting evicted, would I call you and say, hey, I need some money to pay for what you call it, so I can make sure? No, I wouldn't. So that money needs to specifically be for the kid. So if you say, hey, this is for them so that the lights won't get cut off, you can use that. But what were you doing? Why did you make sure the lights didn't get cut off? Right?
Right.
So if you didn't make sure the lights get cut off, why should he have to suffer for it? That's your neglect, not his. And a lot of people be like, shit, I paid child support. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But in the end, they says it doesn't matter because, like I said, and this is where it comes from, the difference between different fathers. You got the fathers that doesn't want to be in their kid's life, and then you got the fathers that do want to be in their kid's life. This right here, regardless if you're on child support or not, and you still want to be in your kid's life, that should show you something. Hands down, show you still get child support, but I still want to be in my kid's life. Those right there, those are the type of men that females need to not basically honor or congrats, but basically
Respect.
10 times more. Because you got some of these females out here that has baby daddies or has a father that does not want to be in their kid's life. Hey, we didn't work out. Hey, fuck you and them kids.
Shit, perfect example. But I'm saying in the same breath though, man, these women gotta start taking responsibility too. Because if you was with this dude and you seen he played around and you you gotta have honest conversations at the end of the day. And them honest conversations is everybody slip up and you know what I'm saying, you might get somebody pregnant or you would get pregnant and you're not really meant to, because we all know sex feels real good. You know what I'm saying? Even better without protection. Yes, everybody knows that. Real
You
talk.
said what?
Sex feels real good. Feels even better without protection. It does. But it comes with some consequences. And with them consequences, we have to have real serious conversations. And sometimes I think people be so in their feelings and don't want to hold themselves accountable that a woman will be spiteful and have a baby out of the simple fact because she know that man don't care too much to be with her, to have that baby and be a family.
So that's a trap.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even about being a trap. You can't trap a nigga if he ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, but they feel like that might be their way. Okay, it's their line. If I have a kid, hey,
You can't trap me. You can't trap me if I ain't there. If I ain't signed that birth certificate, how are you gonna link this baby back to me? How?
Yeah, you're right.
If I never take a DNA test,
Yeah.
how can you put this baby on me? I don't give a fuck if we got the same hair,
And
eyes,
that's-
everything.
and that's
How
where-
can you put this baby on me?
That's where the child support come in, because then they go, okay, well, if you don't want to be in this kid's life, I'm gonna go put you on child support. And then
The
child
only
support
way
is gonna ask
you can put me on child support is if I sign as the father of that child. If there's no father on that birth certificate, who can they track this baby back to?
They tell you when you go for child support, they ask who the father is, right? And if the father's not on the birth certificate, they get a DNA test from you and from the baby. And that's how they get the DNA test. And when that happens, then you get put on the child, then you get put on the birth certificate, and then you get put on child support, because you're the father. You know what I'm saying? But now you can run around and you can kind of like, you know what? Catch me if you can. You know what I'm saying? Catch me for DNA. It's child support. It's somebody looking out for me because they gotta serve you papers. Catch me if you can. That's how I look at it. Catch me if you can. If you catch me, then okay. But if you don't catch me, then I'm gonna be a father out here moving.
But but it's stupid. Cause if I tell you, if we had this conversation, I say, hey, look, don't have this baby because don't have it.
Yeah.
Don't have it.
because I know the type of person I am.
Real talk, like, and I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you that the honest to God truth don't have this baby.
Yeah.
Cause and you can't fault no man for that. You can't fault a nigga for being honest with you. Cause I'm telling you ahead of time, or I'm giving you the signs, or I'm showing you. But women like to be so spiteful in the whole thing of, oh, because I laid down with you and I had sex with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm pregnant. You owe me this of being a family. You owe me this. Like, you owe me this, nigga. You put this baby in me. You owe me this. And it's like, no, I don't. No, I don't. They got abortions for a reason. We better go and abort that motherfucker. Like, I'm just saying though, like, for real, not. If it was none of that, then yes, everybody will move way more sharper. Know what I'm saying? As far as who they laying down with and how they're laying down with them. But instead, it ain't work like that. It work. We live in a world where you go get it taken care of.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
You ain't even get an abortion.
Huh?
You ain't get an abortion.
You know, you ain't even gotta get an abortion, but people just need to be able to have them conversations, man. And people need to quit getting in their feelings
Responsible
so
conversations
quick.
before they even.
Real talk, because that's
You know,
all it be though, man. Like for whole thing with Anthony Edwards, like, bro, we just laying up having a good time. We wasn't serious.
Yeah,
And you know that.
I told you, but I told you.
You know what I'm saying? I put a baby by mistake, but to see that whole thing, that was ching ching, that was a check, nigga. You an NBA player. I'm having this baby. I don't care. Yeah. I'm having this baby.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want it, guess what? We know who put this baby in me. You. Ching ching, child support. But dog hit her just like this. I'm going to cash you all out at one time. And guess what? That money going to be gone before that baby 6. Nick, that money is going to be gone.
You don't think she gonna put that money to good use? You don't think she gonna put it in like a trust or put it in like some type of business where that kid can maybe transfer off that money?
She just got the ultimate, bro. It ain't never happened where nigga like, bro, all at one time. I'm gonna give you everything. It ain't like they said, okay, he's gonna pay it all at one time. We're gonna put it in an escrow and we're gonna give it to you week by week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, she's gonna get that all up front. She ain't never touch no money like that, bro. You gotta understand, bro.
How much she get?
She getting 218 payments worth.
So that's like 1 point. I think it's like 1 point something million. So that's like 5,000. Yeah.
That woman ain't never touch no money like that. She about to go buku crazy, bro. She is.
I hope she take that money.
She ain't about to take no damn money and be smart with it, bro. That was her check right there. See, her thing was, she was going to get it over the longevity, over the course of years. So I got 18 years of, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't the case. You get all that money up front like that, she ain't got no plan, bro. To get pregnant and have a baby was the plan. It didn't fail through. Now she don't know what to do now. Now it's like, oh shit, I really did. I really finessed this nigga and got this. But fuck that money. There was no plan behind, like, all right, I'm gonna fuck this nigga. I'm gonna let him get me pregnant. We gonna get this bag. We gonna do this with the bag, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't, like, you just so happened to be out, and this nigga was like, yeah, I like you.
That's crazy.
And you went home, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, bro, us hanging out, nigga. We out and about, boom.
200. I mean,
we out and about, bro. We see Megan Thee Stallion out. Megan Thee Stallion said, come home with me. And you put one in her. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's some 1 in a million shit, even for her to be like, I'm gonna keep the baby and that don't happen that often. It'll happen more for a woman because how a nigga is, you an NBA player, you see something out, you like, oh, I know I can get that. That ain't shit. You know who I am. Come on, now that ain't nothing. So you got all the access to that. So that's nothing. You feel me? But in they eyes, ching ching, that's a check. Nigga, we get a night with Megan Thee Stallion. We just a celebrity or somebody of that caliber. We just happy to be in the room with you. Like, real talk.
Yeah,
we not looking for no check. We not looking even a nigga like, bro, I hit it raw in. We not looking for you to call and say, hey, yeah, you you gonna handle that. You gonna go on about your. Yeah. I'm just saying though, but that's just shows you the difference in how we think of a man and a woman. A woman sleep with a man a higher stature and power, in her head is some kind of finesse of a way for her to come up. Yeah. It is though. Like, oh yeah, this nigga about to put me in a position now. I'm gonna gain something out of it. we sleep with a woman of power. We just like, yeah, I slept with a woman of power, but after so long, we ain't even gonna want to fuck with her more because she a power. Yeah. You got more say so, you can do more to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be with that. Because I can't be the superior. And it ain't just about but a man just has to be in this role because of the simple fact a man role is to lead. It's just to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? So when that doesn't happen and a woman is leading, I mean, hey, it's to each his own. It's different, but the respect, it goes out the window. The respect goes out the window. It do though, because when a woman doing more, she feel more empowered. See, women want power, but one thing about them when they get power, they feel even more entitled. Yeah. They feel they are way more reckless. When a man, we get power, yeah, we get power, this and that, but it doesn't go to our head like it does with a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman also, she got greed with it. It's a lot of other things that come with her power. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A woman started to look back on, oh, I'm cursing all the motherfuckers who thought I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that comes with a woman having power, though. You know what I'm saying? All kind of honorary, spite. It's a lot of stuff come with it. I ain't trying to just like shame women or come for them or nothing like that. But just when a woman get power versus when a man get power. A man got more power. Like, look, I got power because I feel like I'm a leader and I'm going to lead y'all in the right way. Mm-hmm. So do what I say. You know what I'm saying? That's how a man come off. A woman come off, nigga, like, I'm a leader. I don't give a fuck who I piss off, who I make mad. Like, I'm the leader now, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just more, it's just different in a kind of way. It's more disrespect. A man can be a leader and still show everybody respect. True. He can, though. True. You know what I'm saying? A man can be a leader and still put on for everybody, show everybody love, all that. As soon as a woman lead, she's going to get tired of it. Real talk. And that's what's going to piss her off, and that's what's going to make her rude and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because you put a woman a leader of your household. Let her go, pay the bills, do all that. And even though you stay at home, but you pick the kids up from school, you drop them off, you cook dinner, you wash the clothes, you clean up the house.
What about you don't do shit?
She's going to feel like I'm the man. I'm the man of that. Real talk. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help without a bill, or you can't do not make everything happen financially. You're going to be like, hold on, wait. But like, right. Real talk. That's where it's going to come in at. But when a man does that to a woman, far as like, hey, no, I'm around here, I'm paying everything. It's like, why you talking down and you making me feel bad? I'm your wife. You're not supposed to do me like that. Like you belittling me. Like, you making me feel like I don't have a voice in this marriage. Like, I doesn't matter. Like, I don't matter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now a woman feel like she got to go out and find herself. And like, real talk, bro. Like, a perfect example, I'm listening to Michelle say that shit. Michelle Obama. You knew when this man ran for president what that shit takes. How powerful he is. Yeah. How Obama speak, how he command the room. You knew all that shit. Now all of a sudden it's, I have a problem with that and I need to find myself. I need to go out and start a podcast and get my voice out here and be heard. You was already heard when you walked in on his arms. I was just about to say that already solidifies you right there. You trying to go out and do all this extra shit and all that other shit. That's what gets me with women. He already created the platform for you. Just accept it and take it. It's cool. It's all right. Ain't nobody knocking you for that shit. Ain't nobody knocking you for it.
She went her own way.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you just gotta bang your head like I gotta create my own way when it's like, dog, he already did it for you. Yeah. He's powerful. Like, if there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But a woman for you, like, no, like, that's why I say, so them kind of getting power and kind of being in charge and leading is just, it's different. It's different. It's different though. They don't know how to have that composure with it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They don't though. They don't. Or they don't know how to have the composure and the humbleness. Because, you know what I'm saying, being a leader comes with being humble. Like, if you a good leader, you a real thoroughbred leader, you good, it comes with being humble, bro. Like, it really do though. It comes with being humble. For real. And appreciating it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't get a chance to do that. Or can't or can do it in a good way. So for real. So like you like people that lead, men that lead, bro, you gotta salute them. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't too many out here that do it in a real good way like that.
something just popped up while we was on break, and I said I was gonna bring it to our attention.
Uh-huh.
Now we kind of discussed the fact of, you know what I'm saying, a man's role, a female role. You know, a lot of people might think that, oh, a female don't have to have a role, or a female can be just as equal as a man. Nah, I'm not just saying that. It ain't got nothing to do with what I just said. But bro, this story just popped up. Did you hear about that man, the ice cream truck that ran over that toddler?
You was breaking it down and telling me, you know what I'm saying, some things about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a fresh new story out here, but just to hear that taking place, man, like, what? For what? I don't know what allegedly happened, but one, why was a toddler in the street?
Facts, that part. What
Two,
was the parent at? Or the guardian?
right. Two, what was the driver doing? Because of the simple fact, every block around here, and I don't know, and I've been in a few other cities, and I know they got them too, had speed bumps. So, yeah, people still fly down a block, but we're talking about an ice cream truck. So you're already coming down a block cruising, because that's your whole point, is to come down the block and cruise so the kids can see you. You know what I'm saying? So how fast were you going?
I was just about to say, like, how fast were you going? Because ice cream trucks don't even go that fast.
No, I mean, they probably, I think an ice cream truck, you look on the dash, the miles per hour, probably still probably like 100, 110.
I'm saying, like, how fast do they go? How they coming down the street?
Man, as they coming down the street, it's nothing but
like,
probably like, man, 5 miles per hour, bro.
So how fast?
I say anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour, bro.
So how fast was you going? You know what? We're not even gonna say how fast were you going. I'm gonna take what you just said. What were you doing?
What were you doing? Because we got speed bumps, we got all, like, what were you doing?
Was you on the phone? Was you trying to read something? Was you changing your music? What was you doing when you wasn't paying attention?
Because of the
to
simple
this
fact,
toddler in the street.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, this toddler running off in the street, if you cruising at a distance,
you should be able to catch it.
you should have saw that.
Yeah.
If you're cruising at the speed limit you're supposed to be, 5 to 10 miles per hour, you see that. You can hit on brakes hard as hell, and it'll stop it right away. But you can't be doing 40 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, and hit on brakes and just, it's still gonna slide you. At 5, 10 miles per hour, you can catch that.
Yeah,
you can catch that.
Get a little bump or something.
You know what I'm saying? You can catch that.
I hit the kid, but this one, you ran over this kid, bro. You ran over this kid. This toddler. Now, who's taking the blame? The ice cream man or the parent? I'm gonna say both. Because where was the guardian at during this time?
It's
Why
both.
would you watch your
Ain't
kid?
no way around it. Like, ain't no way around that. Like,
Yeah.
you should have been way more aware, bro. Like, I don't care what you say. When you out there on that road driving, this for anybody that drive. You're not only driving for yourself.
I tell my daughter the same.
You know what I'm saying? You're not only driving for yourself, you are driving for your surroundings.
Yep.
Because there's stuff going on all around you. All around you. Whether it's other people driving, people walking, anything, it's always stuff going on around you, so you have to be aware. For it have been times I'd have been driving and something didn't happen, I'd have been like, just the awareness to catch it. I didn't shock myself like, dang, bro, like, how you catch that? You just have to be aware.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is.
Ain't that, bro. Like, the question, like, growing up, what is the things that we say when growing up, and we going outside? And our parents gonna, what's the first thing? Do not go on the street.
And look both ways.
And look both ways. If you about to go you about to go play with your friend here across the street, what do?
You look
First
both
off,
ways.
before you go across the street, you need to let somebody know, adult, can I go across the street? You know what I'm saying? And then from that, okay, then you look both ways when the adult give you permission. But nowadays, I think that's why I say, dog, it's the disconnect in the parenting thing, bro, because I feel like we need to get back together, bro, because this like certain groups has left us. It's a disconnect from the older generation to the new generation. It's a disconnect the way we raising our kids, the way we chastise our kids, the way we go about certain things, the fact that the whole situation of us feeling like we can be our kid's friend and not be a parent. I'm not your friend. We're not in the same room where we can go buddy, we can smoke weed, we can drink. That's friends. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. Because when I try to chastise you, because we friends right here, then I try to chastise you, you go look at me like, oh, you crazy as hell. I ain't about to live. Come on, man. We just hung out. I got you in the friend zone here. And so it's for sure a disconnect.
Only time you friend zone your kids is when they become adults.
Okay.
I mean, you never stop being a parent, but that's when it finally clicks. Y'all click on the same level. Once your kids have kids and they become adults and they get it in life to where they over the bullshit. Because you know, once you jump out here on the porch, off the porch, and life, once you graduate, you get a job, you start having kids, don't nobody have the right answers or the correct answers. We all gonna make mistakes. We all gonna fuck up. We're all going to do it. Don't nobody have the fucking handbook on life and how to go about in life. Nobody has it. Nobody has it.
And that's why I feel like it's a difference between parents and friends. Because parents
so we
can guide you.
Yeah.
Look, I did this. Do this.
Yeah, we all figuring it all out on the fly. So, you know what I'm saying? Raising your kids up to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's always perfect and beautiful. But once your kids get out here on their own, they're on their own. Yeah. It's time for them to figure it out on their own. Now, once you see that your kids have figured it out, that's when it comes in where you like, we can actually hang now. Because you get it. We can do stuff on a friend level. But when your kids is teenagers and you're still being a parent, I mean, you never stop being a parent. Yeah. But when you are parenting, you never stop being a parent. But it's a point in time when you are parenting, where you're teaching your child how to do this, right from wrong, this and that in life. It's going to get to a point where you can just give them advice, but you can no longer teach them. Because it's at a point where they teaching themselves, they learning themselves. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, that's how I work as a parent.
At a certain age, dude, it's like, I'm guiding you. But when you get to the age and you have your own...
I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go.
My opinion.
Real talk. I just only give you my opinion and just give you advice. Yep. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Because I can sit up here and tell you what to do, but it's on you, though. It's on what you want to take it and what you want to do with it. Because I might be telling you what to do, and that might not work for you. True. You might not be able to apply that in the way that I can apply it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Everything works different for everybody. Yep. So, yes, you never stop being a parent, but you know what I'm saying? You parent. You do your parenting up to a certain point. Then after that, you gotta let your child go on and figure it out for themselves. Yeah. But the whole time you doing your parenting, you can't sit up there and be like, oh yeah, let's be friends along the way. You can't sit up there and be like, oh yeah, I'm 30, I'm 38, you know what I'm saying? But my son 18, yeah, we hang out. We hit the club with each other. Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they gonna see is, oh yeah, that's
you feel me? Your friends be your friends. My friends is my like. You can't. You don't do that, nigga. How you rolling around with my friends? That's supposed to be uncle them to you, but y'all niggas more like brothers.
Not even that, bro. You walk into the crib, bro. And you sitting on the couch and your kid, your daughter, your son laying out. They smoking. Like, what y'all doing? What we doing? But the hell, are you shitting me right now? And they just think it's, but like I said,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like
these kids having kids.
My mama,
that's how I'm looking at kids.
I was smoking as a teenager. My mama let me smoke in her house, but it was certain areas. You go down in the basement.
Was you with her? Was she smoking with you?
Who, my mama?
Yeah.
No, my mama don't smoke.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
These kids nowadays, these kids having kids are doing like, I'm your friend. We're friends. I guess they're taking that part.
Nah, well, my mama knowing us smoking, and if it was like she had company, or it was like, you know what I'm saying, like a certain like holiday, a get together, party. She like, let me tap that with y'all real quick. I just want to get her. But as far as her sitting there with us and we kicking it and she's having a good time, we just smoking, having it. No, not as a teenager. As a grown man, yes, I have sat back and smoked, but that's as a grown man. Yeah. Because I'm to that point now where I can do that.
You feel like it was a respect thing, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But at a point when she was raising me and still teaching me, no, I didn't sit down like, yeah, mom, so. You know what I'm saying? That'll make her like, this what the fuck I raised? You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point
Yeah.
that would have made her ashamed of herself. Shit, that would have had me ashamed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here, shit, as a teenager, and I'm, yeah, boy, like, nah, hell no. Like, nah, nah, hell no. I had way more sense of dignity than that.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. And that's another thing that just fucking went out the window because people, like, as far as like the younger, like the generation of now of that age, they don't care about that no more. In certain sense, I respect them. In certain ways of them having the fucking attitude and not caring, but in some ways to be like, come on, dog, y'all gotta be better than that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, what part you said the fucking part? What part did you respect? Like what?
Okay, just like like when it comes to certain shit, like the whole politics and religion and going to church, just shit that was pushed on us at a very young age before we even knew we fucking like girls or boys.
Okay.
We knew about God and church and religion, and we knew about if we was a Democrat or a motherfucking Republican.
True. You're right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
For real.
You're right. Okay, I get. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
They don't care about none of that shit. Man, fuck all that shit. See, us coming up, we followed by that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we kind of applied it to our everyday life. Oh, it say this in the Bible. It say... They don't give a fuck about that shit. They just live life. And they just go about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some of a lot of their attitudes be fucked up, but in the way of that sense, I admire that about them. They don't care what nobody think about them or how nobody feel about them. They don't. And I feel like a lot more people should be like that in the world. But that's just me, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking for the world.
Yeah, had
you know what I'm saying?
Had that freak, what is
that?
It?
Yeah, because everybody always care about how the next person feel about them or what the next person got to say. If everybody just came out and just lived in their truth and their reality of what they is or what they want to do or what they want to be, a lot of people walk around way more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not hiding behind closed doors being somebody that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you something and somebody else come out the next person and they make you feel more better about it, you ain't got no problem with coming out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And owning up to it. You know what I'm saying? And walking around when you walk around comfortable in your own skin, nigga, that's positive for you. Because now you ain't hiding who you are. You ain't got to walk around here in shame. Real talk. But, you know, world just don't work like that.
Yeah. And come on. As you can see, another Friday night episode in the wrap, in the bag. Come on, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Go on our page and turn
Click
on
more.
our page. Click more.
Subscribe again.
Subscribe. Stop playing. No. Come on. Hey, go ahead and sign us out, man.
Hey, look. 2 things, people. Don't be dumb. Don't be in a cult.
See ya.
Yo, world was cracking out there.
Stop. Shit. Shout out to these stocking chip brownie cakes, man. These things is fire, bro.
Hey, you put them in the microwave. I should put them in the microwave about 12 seconds. With a little bit of milk with some ice in it. You good. You good to go. Real talk. No hat.
And appreciate y'all coming back. So, you know, we back on the other side. Come back at the intermission. You know, we got to do it on filter side. But, you know what? We'll do something a little different. It's going to be another blooper.
I peeped on.
You ain't say shit.